My name's Shai. I've been in this space almost 16 years. April 9th will be 16 years in the home improvement space. My whole life I've been doing paper contracting, where basically what that means is we are a marketing and sales organization, and then we sub out all the work. So I don't have any in-home construction people at all. I have marketing people that go door to door every single day. The reason that the bread and butter is the roof, the windows, the paint and stucco is our sales reps do what's called one call close. So we go to these free inspections, usually the next day, sometimes even day of. And our goal is exactly how it sounds, one call close. We want to go in, walk out with the sale that very day, get a deposit, a check, get the paperwork signed, put financing in place if the homeowner needs financing. Once the guys go in, it's important to have both homeowners there, all decision makers there, because the number one objection you're going to get is I need to talk to my spouse, right? No married couple can spend $30,000 without their spouse. Any man who tells you they can is on his way to divorce. No, I'm just kidding. So I live in the one call close space. I wrote a book on one call close. It's called In-Home Sales, How to Master One Call Close at the Kitchen Table. If you want my playbook, like this is literally the entire playbook from lead generation to everything that I train my guys. So one of the biggest things I look at is the pitch rate, and then I look at the close rate. I look at my individual canvassers, how many leads they generate each week, how many of their leads sit, how many of their leads get reset, how many no demo. The one constant in any business is change, and you got to look at the results to see which dials to turn each week to maximize the performance of the team. The biggest thing that Chris just said is a sales system, right? Most of the companies I consult, they have a couple sales reps, and one guy sells one way, another guy sells another way. Another guy says, I'm just charismatic people like me and I sell, right? That's not a system. We teach a very definitive system. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, so on and so forth. If your people understand why they're doing the things you ask them to do, then they're always going to do it. If they understand the psychology, like why they're doing the things they do, and they understand the psychology behind it, then they're not going to abandon it, right? This Tuesday at the sales meeting, like one of the things we had to review, something so simple, is having the reps literally ask, may I come in? Right? You knock on the door. Hi, my name is Shai for your 2:00 window appointment. May I come in? And while I'm doing that, I'm wiping my feet on the mat or even the concrete, because it's not just what you say, it's your body language, it's your tonality, it's your actions. And if someone's wiping their feet on your doormat, you naturally can understand these people want to come in. We have an acronym: form, family, occupation, recreation, money, right? Do you guys have family in the area? How long have you been in the area? And the reason I'm asking all about the family is there's been plenty of times in my career where I've sold a couple and then they talk to their dad who lives down the street and the dad cancels the job, right? So I call the third parties the wizards. I want to see, are there any sales wizards in their network that are going to affect my sale? Americans do not negotiate. So they tell you we need to think about it or we'll call you back. But what you need to hear as a sales representative is give me a better price, right? Make this more attractive. That's why step 1 of Alcoholics Anonymous is my name is Shai and I'm an alcoholic. If I don't admit I have a problem, no one can help me. If the homeowner doesn't agree it needs to be fixed or that there's damage, then there is no need and urgency. Most clients, you guys know, when you go give an estimate, all they care about is the price. How much is it? How much is it? Well, I'm basically telling you that if you don't listen to me talk about my company and my products, then there is no price for you. Like, this is the order of operation, because throwing out a price without the presentation is meaningless. There's no value behind that. You cannot prejudge a lead. If they're home, just pitch it and you'll be amazed what happens, because it's the presentation. And pitch it full out. Don't say, I'm going to do a half-ass presentation because this guy doesn't have the money. Because when you're a desperate salesman, like, people can smell the commission breath and it's a turnoff. Versus me, I'm so nonchalant. I'm like, you guys do whatever you want. I'm going to show you what I know, educate you. If you want it, great. If you don't, no sweat off my back. And those people buy every time because they know that I don't need their business. People are remodeling their house without even leaving their couch. They didn't even know they need the project. We came to them. We brought them the samples. We did everything. And not only are they paying 3 times as much, they're ecstatic about the experience. But you got to peel an onion. You can't just tell the homeowner, so it's the money, isn't it? Right? You got to get them to realize that it's the money and have a value proposition that makes them willing to spend a little bit more, right?
On all of your subs, are they wearing title shirts?
Yeah.
Are they? Okay. And so their
They get
trucks are
fined
Jeep
if they
branded.
don't. Nope, they get fined. So I have contracts with all my subcontractors. They can't steal jobs. They can't give their company card to somebody else. If the neighbor comes by, they have to give a title card. They have to, give me a 2-year labor warranty, go back and fix everything. They can't represent any other company while they're on my job site.
I'm glad you said that. I mean,
Yeah.
this is, I think, one of the hardest things for most entrepreneurs to get past is their pricing.
For
They
sure.
don't believe that their pricing is value based themselves.
I mean, it
So-
happens to all of us. Chris Garrison and Kevin tell me every day that I don't charge enough for consulting. And I'm like, are you serious? They're like, charge more for your consulting. Like everyone thinks there's, you can't be scared of your price. And we deliver on it, right? I have 3 production people in-house that they call the homeowner every single day, right? So if you're going to charge a lot, you just got to deliver white glove treatment, right, to the homeowner. You can't charge them a lot and do shitty work.
100%.
Yeah.